So Tony Busby dropped the case that he filed against Jay-Z and Diddy. This is a big win, especially for Jay-Z. Not so much for Diddy because y'all know Brother Love, he's already incarcerated. Yeah, he's getting roasted in jail right now. So this doesn't mean much. It doesn't mean much to Diddy, but Jay-Z, this means a lot because he has been fighting for it. So if you remember, Tony Busby filed a lawsuit in December. So let me read it real quick here. Houston attorney Tony Busby has dropped a lawsuit against Sean Jay-Z Carter, which was filed in December. The lawsuit accused Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs of drugging and raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000, an allegation Jay-Z consistently denied as a blackmail attempt. Jay-Z expressed relief over the dismissal, calling the allegation frivolous and without merit. So first, when the lawsuit was filed, it was filed as Jane Doe. So there was a lot of inconsistency. She actually, the girl who filed, who sued Jay-Z, who allegedly was rape, and who got help from Tony Busby to file the lawsuit, did an interview with ABC. I'm going to play in a few. So she said that day she called her dad to come pick her up. And they interviewed the dad. They reached out to the dad. The dad said that he does not recall. That's a red flag already. Like, that's a big event. If something like that happened to your 13-year-old daughter, you definitely going to remember that. And you definitely got to press charges like the same day or the next day. You either going to go to the police, you're going to go to the hospital, or you're going to go back to that party, be like, okay, what's up? Why I did to my daughter? So the dad said that he doesn't recall. And the place that the girl at the time, or the lady right now, said that she was, when she called the dad, he would take the dad 5 hours to drive there to where she was at in 2000, and another 5 hours to go back. So the dad was like, I don't recall that. And the girl was like, no, my dad has an issue. Me and my dad, we don't talk like that. Maybe that's why he's doing all that. But I don't think so. Your dad is your dad. At 13, you guys didn't have issue. Maybe you guys have issues right now, but back then, I'm pretty sure if that really happened, your dad will press charges, unless your dad is just like a cuckoo, he doesn't remember nothing, but which is not the case here. So another thing, the fact that she filed a lawsuit as Jane Doe, she didn't want to reveal her name, and even when she did an interview, she didn't want to reveal her face, right? And to me, it's just like, yeah, a lot of those lawsuits nowadays, like against Diddy and those celebrities, not all, most of them, they're not looking for justice, right? They want money. The reason I'm saying that, because when this lawsuit was, even before the lawsuit got filed, Tony Busby sent out a blackmail. So he was trying to get money from Jay-Z. He was like, hey, Jay-Z, I got this case. I need money. If you don't have the money, I'm going to sue you. And Jay-Z was like, nah. I don't recall this. Yeah, you can sue me. I'll meet you in court. So, but this does not mean that Jay-Z and Diddy are clean. They don't have anything in the closet. I believe they do. Jay-Z has some shit. Maybe not as much as like Diddy, but he has some. He has done like a lot of bad things behind closed doors. I will not be able to prove it to you, but I know for sure there are some out there, because we have seen, videos, we have read articles, people doing interview, things of the nature. It might not be the freak offs, but it might be something else. So he has something. It does not mean that Jay-Z like 100% innocent. Oh, he has no flaws. No, we all have flaws, but this what I'm trying to say, this doesn't mean that Jay-Z is like clean completely, but you never know. 2 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, somebody might come out with something very legit. But this one wasn't not legit. I believe that Busby did drop the lawsuit because there was not much evidence, right? Because the lady was very inconsistent. Let me just go ahead and play the video here. Before I even play the video, let me read what Diddy attorney said. This is the attorney, right? Legal team, right? They said today is complete dismissal without a settlement by 100 attorney. Okay, I mean, yeah, no settlement. So I think Busby was smart to do that to save his reputation, because if he went to court with this case and without having much evidence, he would just look stupid. But it's funny because before the dismissal, he was going back and forth. He was talking about like, oh, I'm going to show you, I'm going to fight this. And Jay-Z legal team was like, yo, this is false. Please remove it. They've been asking for Busby to drop the case, but he was just playing tough, Like, I believe this was also a power thing. Like, they were trying to see, like, Busby was like, yo, I know you, Jay-Z, but hey, man, I'm Busby too. I'm not sure I got some power. And Jay-Z was like, okay, I'm not sure too. So, but this was smart for him to drop the case because, man, at first when I heard about the case, I was like, oh, damn, they got Jay. But after I started digging into the case, after watching that interview, I read the article about what the dad said about the event. I was like, nah, this case is bullshit. And she ain't even showing her face, no names. I don't even think she's looking for justice. She just want money. Let me continue, man. Okay, today is complete dismissal without a settlement by the... my face is cutting off here. Let me fix my camera. The whole time. Jesus. All right. Okay. Attorney, 1-800 attorney is yet another confirmation that these lawsuits are built on falsehoods, no facts. For months, we have seen case after case filed by individuals hiding behind anonymity, pushed forward by an attorney more focused on media headlines than legal merits. Just like this claim, the others will fall apart because there is no truth to them. Sean Combs has never sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. No number or lawsuits, sensationalized allegations or media theatrics will change that reality. We will continue to fight these baseless claims and hold those responsible. This is just the first of many that will now hold up in a court of law. Listen, man. Listen. Yeah, some of those cases after Diddy got incarcerated, some of those cases are false, fabricated. Maybe Diddy just touched you a little bit. You're like, oh my God. Oh, they just sexually assaulted me because the way he touched me that day in 2005, I didn't like it. Yeah, some of those cases are just some bullshit. But listen, the states or the feds, the state of New York, the feds, they are not stupid. They didn't get, sometimes they might be, but for the most part, they are now stupid like that. They didn't just get Diddy in there for no reason. They know something, they got something. All right. So for you to say this, man, we're going to find it eventually, man. So Jay-Z legal team also posted this. Say Sean Carter himself, but I believe this was written by his legal team. Say Rock Nation, today is a victory. The frivolous, fictitious, and appalling allegations have been dismissed. This civil suit was without merit and never going anywhere. The fictional tale they created was laughable. If not for the seriousness of the claims, I would not wish this experience on anyone. The trauma that my wife, my children, loved ones, and I have endured can never be dismissed. That's true, though. That's true. This 1-800, now they don't even say his name, Tony Busby. They just call him like this 1-800 lawyer gets to file a suit hiding behind Jane Doe. And when they quickly realize that the money grab is going to fail, they get to walk away with no repercussions repercussions, the system has failed. The court must protect the victims, of course, while with the same ethical responsibility, the courts must protect the innocent from being accused without a shred of evidence. May the truth prevail for all victims and those falsely accused equally. Damn, I can't read, man. I had a hard time. But anyhow, so yeah, I think this was like a money grab thing. I believe because Busby had that 1-800 number for people to be calling left and right. Even I called myself just to check if the number was real or not, but I didn't have anything to say because none of these people. I mean, that was for Diddy mainly, but he also said that if you were assaulted by any celebrity, just call. I called just to check, just to make sure it was legit, but I didn't have anything because none of these people know who I am, and I don't even know them personally like that. I only know them because they are celebrities. But yeah, so I think he was just receiving like bullshit calls. Some people just like bullshitting those damn lawsuits, and he fought for this one, and he also thought that he would probably gonna get money because, like I said before him filing that lawsuit, he sent out blackmail to get money from Jay-Z, and Jay-Z was like, "Now you ain't getting shit," because you know when you settle behind closed doors, they're gonna come back with more lawsuit. Because for them, it's like, okay, I got a job now. Okay, Jay-Z, hey, I got another buddy. How much you got for this one? Hey, bro. Well, last time you gave me $2 million. You know what? I'll take 2.5 this time. And there'll be another one. And you're going to look like a fool. So I'm glad Jay-Z didn't fall for this. This is great. But let me go ahead and play the interview here real quick for you guys. All right, this is
you should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today?
Money.
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet. But it's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
An NBC News review of her account found inconsistencies with her allegations. She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 to catch a glimpse of her favorite celebrities.
You weren't scared to be all alone?
No, with having autism is
She sounds like she's a little slow though. But another point is, how did you get there at 13? You are not famous. Your dad is not famous. You don't know anybody. You had no connection. But according to her story, she said that somebody told her that she exactly the type of girls that Diddy likes, which was some bullshit. And at 13, like, listen, man, we know Diddy's dirty, but Diddy ain't just gonna grab anybody just from the street like that just to, nah, it doesn't, especially MTV Awards. Like, if anything, they would take you home. Like, how did you, like, if anything, I would love to see pictures of her at the awards. How did you get there at 13? Who let you go through the doors? How? And you went to the after party on top of that. So all these celebrities randomly just looking at somebody's 13, they don't even know who she is. I mean, listen, most of those celebrities, man, they have trust issues, man. They just don't allow anybody in their circles like that. They don't allow anybody. They have to know you. So for you to be 13, first, you're 13, you're young, nobody knows who you are, and you're just hanging out with Beyonce, Jay-Z. No, it does not happen like that. At least somebody be like, yo, who's this girl? Like, who came with this girl? Somebody will talk to you first. Like, yo, they'll send security. Hey, who are you? What's your name? What you doing over here? They just don't allow anybody like that. This was some bullshit, man. Let me continue here.
Is like feeling like you live your life in a shatterproof juggle ball.
What?
The world's on fire. The fire is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs' limo driver, who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver, who told me that I was exactly what Diddy.
So you just spoke to a limo driver who you don't know, and that limo driver offered you a ride. How is it possible? Those people, like, if I was a limo driver, I'll be even scared that a 13-year-old girl just asked me for a ride. I'll be like, yo, this might be a setup because I can't just not have you in my car like that. And you're a female too. On top of that, if anything, they might say some shit. Oh, you did some shit. I'll be like, yo, okay, let me call the police for you. That's what I would do. If, even right now, let's say I'm just driving my car, right? A girl's like 13, looks 13 or 12, asks me for a ride. I'll say no, I'm sorry. I don't care. I will say no. If something is wrong with you, like maybe you're going through some shit, you need help that bad, I'll help you to call the police, but I'm not putting you in my car because I don't know what you got going on. I don't want those demons in my car. I'll call the police. That's the best way I can help you. I'll be like, okay, you know what? You probably don't have a phone. I get it, but you know what? Let me get out my car, or maybe I'll stay in the car. Let me call the police for you. I'll wait until the police arrives, and I'll explain the situation. I'll have them take care of you. No, me. I'm not putting you in my car, especially nowadays with them sexual assault. Bruh, F no, man. Nah, way.
He was looking for.
What did you think when he said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo.
I think she was dreaming about all this, man. That was something she dreamed about it. She wrote it, and she called Busby, and she was like, oh, I think we got a case. Dead ass, man. It makes no sense.
I have a really is about his tattoo that's the Last Supper, because I have a religious background.
Bullshit.
So it was just something to talk about.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative of the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time.
There we go. They weren't even there. That's what I say. This is something that she has been dreaming about. Dead ass.
At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter took turns raping her while a female celebrity watched.
Jay-Z comes in and rapes me. Well, he at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the.
After the alleged rape, she says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote, I felt like I would remember that, and I don't. I have a lot going on, but I mean, that's something that would definitely stick.
That's fact. So you called your dad in the middle of the night, right? 5 hours away from your home, and your dad didn't even question you? Nothing? No, this shit makes no sense. Was it your dad? Yo, even your neighbors will question you. Even your enemy will still question you, like, yo, what's up with you? What you doing up there? What you up to? They'll at least ask you a few questions. And your dad even said nothing? Tony Busby should, he fucked up too. Tony Busby, he fucked up big time.
In my mind, he said. When we asked the woman about the contradictions in a phone interview on Friday, she said that she stands by her statements. I have made some mistakes, she said. Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me. The inconsistencies in her account of an incident alleged to have happened 24 years ago does not necessarily mean the allegations are false. The accuser's attorney, Tony Busby, said, "Because we have interrogated her intensely, she has even agreed to submit to a polygraph. This has been extremely distressing for her, to the point she has experienced seizures and had to seek medical treatment due to the stress."
Oh, that's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit, man. Cut it off, Tony. Please. Yeah, I'm glad he dropped the case, man. He's dismissed the case, bro, because this was just some bullshit, man. Shit.
Statement to NBC News, Sean Carter said, "This incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory."
Is any part of you scared coming out against such powerful people?
Yeah, I'm scared of what happened, but I'm more afraid of letting it eat me alive.
Yo, you scared something gonna happen? You don't even show your face. We don't even know your name. What do you mean you scared? You scared of who? And I mean, just based on like the way she talks and the gesture, I don't even think she's cute like that though. Maybe when she was 13, but at 13, like, come on, man. Nobody gonna look at 13 girl. Your girl's 13, like, dang, she's fine. I know them Jay-Z, they might be doing some creepy shit behind closed door, but come on, man. They can find somebody else, but no, like, I mean, she doesn't look like she's hot. Oh, she was hot.
I am of, being chastised by their fans.
All right, Chloe Malot's joining us now live. Chloe, we just heard a very strongly worded statement from Jay-Z. What else are you hearing from him and his team?
Yes, so his attorney said that they're going to ask the court to, quote, dismiss this frivolous case. And also moments ago, we heard from...
Yeah, it finally happened. They dismissed the case, man. That's all I have to say about this, man. I'll catch you next time. Peace and family. I'm out.